The city of West Lafayette plans to add a trio of new police officers to its force over the next 3 years. That's just one of the changes planned for next year's budget. News 18's Brittany Tyner joins us live and reports the money allocated for public safety is going up in this first budget after the annexation of Purdue and the 231 corridor. Brittany?
Dan, with the recent annexation, the city has taken on more land and more residents. That means the city will take on a larger budget for 2015. And first up, emergency services, which were arguably one of the largest concerns with the annexation.
The city of West Lafayette obviously is a different city now than it was just 9 months ago.
And the city's budget will be different than it was 9 months ago as well. It's all thanks to the recent annexation that's been in place for 5 months. Some of the city's department heads met with the West Lafayette City Council Tuesday evening to review the 2015 budget. Mayor John Dennis says it will be a different budget than what they're used to seeing.
The budgets are going to be bigger out of necessity. Our revenues are going to be increasing because of the annexation, and also our calls for services specifically for our public safety folks are going to increase as well.
In fact, the police department is preparing for the increased calls by adding patrol officers. Chief Jason Dumkowski says the last time the department added officers was the last time the city annexed property back in 2007. He says the department added on 3 officers then. This time, it will add 1 officer a year for the next 3 years.
We want to spread that out over a couple of years. And certainly the way we have set up right now is doable. And that area is going to continue to grow over the next couple of years, certainly on the 231 corridor.
News 18 has already reported that calls for the fire department have gone up, partially because of the annexation and partially because of a new system to report the calls. Chief Tim Heath says one of the department's major increases in the 2015 budget comes from new equipment for the firefighters, including bulletproof vests.
As we do active shooter training and work in cooperation with our police department, we feel there's a need for our department to address our need to protect our people in those situations. And so that's just the direction we're going in at this point in time.
And Dennis says even with the requests for new officers and new equipment, the departments have been able to keep their budgets relatively low.
Both of them are holding their budgets down to single-digit increases, and that includes providing additional services for our annexation, where the revenue for those increases are coming from.